Good morning and welcome back, my saw blades. After feeling completely defeated by the wet, muddy roads of the Mark Twain National Forest, it hit me. Finding solitude out here is getting harder than I ever expected. Every turn we took ended up in more mud, more ruts, more "are you kidding me" moments. It was like the forest was testing us, and honestly, we're starting to lose. We just wanted a quiet spot for Thanksgiving, a place to breathe. But the forest, well, of course it had other plans. We tried a few locations, hoping for a win, and let me tell you, that driveway I thought I missed, yeah, turns out it wasn't a driveway at all. Just a rugged stretch of earth pretending it had purpose. A natural disaster of gravel and erosion. I'm just honestly shocked I didn't cut in early and drop the van straight into the drainage ditch. I got lucky, to say the least. With last night's mud still clinging to everything, we set off the next morning with a new mission. Find lookout towers, something, anything, to make this Thanksgiving one to remember. The first tower we found, it honestly felt like a prank. Virtually manned, solar panels on all four sides, cameras watching every angle, and the best part, a cute little sign that proudly reads, "Smile, you're on camera," made with the classic Budweiser can box, like a stamp of approval. You really can't make this shit up. It was chaotic, uncomfortable, and kind of perfect in its own weird way. Like, honestly, Missouri, the show me state, I see you. The second tower location, that's where everything started to shift. We found a fire tower that was inaccessible, locked up tight, but the area around it, perfect. Blanketed with fallen leaves, quiet in the kind of way that makes your shoulders drop, a fire pit ready for sparks, and tucked away nearby is a forestry cabin. One that you could actually rent if things got too cold or too complicated. We obviously could not figure that out, so if you can, good for you. And here's the kicker. One of the outdoor outlets works. Meaning if all else fails, we got a tiny backup plan. A little life insurance policy from the universe. For the first time in days, it felt like the road wasn't fighting us. Like maybe this Thanksgiving might be memorable after all. Just not in the way that we expected. With a little hope finally on our side, we got to work. Thanksgiving prep, Vanlife edition, which is just a fancy way of saying we have no real kitchen, no real plan, just determination, creativity, and a couple of very questionable ideas. First step, clearing the leaves, because nothing says cozy holiday like making sure the entire forest doesn't go up in flames. Next, we rebuilt the fire pit, stacked stones, scraped the ground flat, and somehow created a makeshift oven out of what used to be a flat spot fire ring. If Gordon Ramsay saw this, he'd either be impressed or deeply concerned. Very hard to tell. We pulled out groceries, the yams, the vanilla extract we practically argued over, the ingredients we grabbed just hoping they'd turn into a meal. And it finally hit me. We're actually doing Thanksgiving out here in the middle of the woods. Just us. We positioned the vans like we were claiming territory. One facing sunrise, one guarding the fire pit, a tiny circle of home carved out of nowhere. By the time the night crept in, the fire was crackling, the cold air biting just enough to feel real, and the stress from the last few days finally melting off. We crawled into bed knowing the morning held something special. Our first Thanksgiving together on the road. No table set, no home lit up with warmth and familiarity. Just a quiet tower in the trees, a stubborn fire pit turned into an oven, and two people choosing this life, even when it's messy. The sun is gonna rise right here, so we're gonna kick back, drink our coffee, and wait for the sunrise. And when the sun rose, spilling gold through the branches, it felt like the forest finally said, "Okay, you can stay." Oh, he's awake. I'm sitting here like scrolling through Instagram with my 1 bar of service as close as I possibly can to my window. That should honestly be a Vanlife lullaby. We gotta turn that into a mixtape. Like, somehow I'll have ChatGPT write it. It'll be brilliant. It'll be so brilliant. 1 bar of service, hanging out at the window. I don't know how it's gonna go, but it's gonna be a vibe, okay? Welcome to Thanksgiving. I hope yours was enjoyable and awesome and great. Ours is barely getting started. And I hope it's... Well, actually, I'm not gonna hold any expectations anymore. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, we gotta wait for the van to warm back up because damn, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry that you have to cook these hams on that oven. Like, it's so beautiful, and it was so beautiful outside yesterday.
Yeah, it looks beautiful out there. Looks beautiful.
It's so cold though.
Fucking cold. If I have to speak, I'm gonna
toes.
make you suffer with me out there.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I honestly thought yams were just like their own vegetable. I didn't know that they were sweet potatoes.
What?
Yeah.
You just thought I was talking about a random vegetable?
Yeah.
Oh my jeez. Okay, no, they're sweet potatoes, but we're gonna candy them.
Oh.
That's what we need.
Then why the fuck did they call them yams?
Listen, I don't know. Ask Google. Like, okay, it says $3.50 for 15 to 18 minutes per pound. So this is gonna be like 45 minutes, an hour. I'll see what this other one says. There is no instructions.
So then how do we cook this one?
We're just gonna use these instructions. So
Alright.
whatever that instruction says, we're just gonna go by that for both of them.
15 to 18 minutes per pound, or until internal temperature is 145. I don't have a thermometer, so we just eyeball it.
Yeah, we're guesstimation nation right now, dude. It's fine. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna make use of that trash can lid.
Oh, put it on top of the fire pit?
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart idea.
Mm-hmm.
When is the wind supposed to die down?
So it's supposed to start dying down around noon, 1 o'clock.
Okay. Alright, well then let's, we'll just prep everything.
This is what it's really gonna be like. It's gonna be like 11 miles an hour.
Okay. Not like this then.
Yeah, not like this.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'll get the hams prepped. Okay.
So I'm thinking if I start the fire here at like 12:30, that's what I just don't want to light it with the wind right now.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
What are you doing? No.
Oh, my toes are so cold. The temperatures dropped so quickly from yesterday to today that This isn't exactly what we expected for Thanksgiving. We thought we were driving to warmer weather, honestly. And I think we just drove into colder. But this location is beautiful. Yeah. French onions. And we're still going to make it work. The sun's coming out nicely. I'll get some solar.
It's still cold out.
I know. We have to sweep out all of the leaves again. The wind finally died down.
It's still a little cold.
I have one ham, the second ham. This is the pan that I got. We've semi-prepped the green bean casserole. This is going to be the yams. But first, we have to get the fire set up. And we have to move all this wood out of the van and out there. Watch out, Marlon.
I love the soap fan. I don't use it for its intended purpose at all.
We both started our vans. Temperatures are supposed to drop again tonight, and I'm still dealing with my radiator light coming on, so, but I've also found out that there is options that are available, and I won't have to flush my system, and they're not too far away, but we just have to take care of them until then. How's the hams looking?
The one that I can't open, the butter is just starting to melt.
Oh. Just when we thought we finally found a rhythm, the fire is steady, the ham slowly crisping in our makeshift oven, me crouched down getting what I was convinced would be the perfect thumbnail, and it is. The universe threw in one more plot twist. 2 conservation officers rolled up. For a second, my heart dropped. After everything we had pushed through, after finally finding this tiny little slice of paradise, we're about to get kicked out mid-Thanksgiving dinner.
How are you?
Good. We're borrowing the fire pit right now.
Okay.
We're trying to do like a pre-prep of Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. There you go. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Arizona.
Okay. South Dakota. South Dakota.
got a long drive in here.
Not really. I
Oh.
came from South Dakota. He came from Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Are we just camping?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you guys been camped down here?
This will be our first
day.
day.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys just pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah.
there somebody else here before?
No,
No.
not that we saw.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you guys know if this is a actual campsite?
From what we did on research, it said it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says there's a 14-day stay limit.
So that's for Forest Service property. Okay.
What is this?
This is Forest Service property, but being that this is the old like spring house, stuff like that, I don't know that you can camp.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move.
Yeah.
So I do YouTube,
Okay.
and so I really reparked like this just for a thumbnail.
Okay.
And we're gonna be moving
Yeah,
across
okay.
on the other side. We're just like we're doing
Okay.
this for aesthetics.
All right. So
Yeah.
we rolled in. I know where you guys are at.
Mhm.
We're kind of going off trail,
Okay.
right, in a place we shouldn't be.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's fine if you guys are using the campfire stuff like that. Make sure it goes out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's try to move our vehicles back
Okay.
to where we're gonna be.
Mhm.
Okay. Good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You good with that?
Yeah.
So you guys said you saw deer hunters.
Thankfully, turns out, we weren't in trouble at all, just reported. A hunter had called us in. Even the officers weren't completely sure if this spot was allowed for dispersed camping. The sign says 14 days, but apparently rules in the forest are like the road. Muddy, unclear, and easily misinterpreted. So we packed up our mini Thanksgiving camp and moved just down the hill to a small parking lot near the bathrooms. Still within walking distance of the lookout tower, still close enough to keep our fire pit alive and our meal on track. In the grand schemes of things, it felt like a win.
So what do you do on YouTube?
Well, this Vanlife
Like an overland or just like
overlanding.
Okay, what we learned is we are allowed to be here. However, we were not allowed to be parked where we were parked. Aesthetically pleasing, and I even told the conservation officer that we're doing this for aesthetics. I don't have any other excuse for you, honestly. It's a great thumbnail. But we're gonna continue with dinner. They had no problem of us using the fire pit or anything like that. So we can continue on with Thanksgiving dinner and it'll be fine. Hey, at least the van's level here. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't have to worry about burning the green bean casserole now. That's fine. Are you ready for the glaze?
Yes.
All right. Right. That's gonna be really good. That one's way thicker.
Oh yeah.
We finished cooking, standing around the fire like two determined weirdos who refused to let the holiday crumble. And when everything was finally said and done, we sat down to eat. Just us. Plates balanced on our knees, fire put out safely, sharing bites under the whisper of the trees. I mean, who am I kidding? We're tucked away in my van with the heater on because it's 30 degrees.
Oh, the bubbling over?
Yeah, you see?
Jeez.
You see
Okay.
it coming up right there.
Alright. Here. Put it. Well, pick it up with the thingamajigs and put it in my hand. Like flat.
Got it.
Yeah.
Alright. You alright?
It's dripping.
Do you want to sit here? Bring it over here to the table.
Oh.
We have the hams, both of them, glazed and ready to go. Cranberry sauce, Later on, we're going to make pumpkin pies, but not right now. We are finishing the Wednesday series, and we have yams and green bean casserole, which are almost done right here. And then, hold on, and then our random side of corn. I don't know how that happened, but what does it look like? Let's see. Oh, that looks so good. That one looks even better, honestly.
Nah, that one looks better.
Really? You think so?
Yep. I like the smell of that one.
Yeah, well, because I put more cloves in that one. The spice smell is coming off of that one a lot heavier. For buffet status. And then I'm going to get the plates that we're going to use. And, oh, you know what I don't have, though?
Huh.
I don't have a very, like, abundance of, like, serving utensils.
I have something
So-
for the ham that we can use.
Like, I think I have one of those, like, you know those little pitchfork things?
Yeah, I have one of them.
Okay, I think I do too, maybe. Maybe not.
You want me to go get mine?
Hold on. No, those are my poached eggers. I don't have a little pitchforky thing. You got a little pitchforky thing?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we're gonna need that.
I'll go get it.
Okay. Because we're waiting on the green bean casserole. You have to try this. This, hold on, I gotta give you guys a shot of this beautifulness, is candied yams. It's good, I promise you. I like getting like a chunk and then like some marshmallows, and you gotta like stack it, you know? There we go. Get a little bit of everything. Ah, lost it. Like, doesn't that look good?
Oh no, I'm not really the hugest fan of sweet potatoes. It's not bad.
You just took like 5 bites to my one, and you're gonna tell me it's not bad?
I took one bite. I took a bite of marshmallow.
Oh, you were not allowed to just eat the marshmallows. I will.
And then I took a bite of the actual stuff.
The actual stuff, it's called sweet potato. Not a
Is it called yams or sweet potatoes?
Well, give me my phone. We're gonna solve this right now.
Hey there, how's it going?
What's the difference between yams and sweet potato?
Great question. So yams and sweet potatoes are actually quite different. Yams are starchier and have rough, scaly skin, and they're more common in parts of Africa and Asia. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, have smoother skin and can be either orange, white, or purple inside. They're more common in the US and tend to be sweeter and creamier.
So basically, Americans are dumb, okay? And we just call shit outside of its actuality. These are sweet potatoes. And I don't know why we call them yams, because they're not yams.
Yeah, they're not.
So that solves it. Neither one of us are right, but they're still bomb. And because tradition is what you make of it, we watched the rest of Wednesday. Yes, the same series we started back in South Dakota and somehow never finished. Not a single part of this Thanksgiving looked like the ones we grew up with. Especially mine. Whew! There was no decorated tables, no warm house buzzing with family, just a couple of stubborn travelers, a lookout tower that said, "Not today, honey," officers making sure we weren't causing trouble, and a forest that, well, despite testing us every step of the way finally let us stay long enough to be grateful, thankful, and full. They're like little pumpkin pie quiches.
It's gonna be so good with like whipped cream on top.
My little handhelds. This is so cool. We finished out our night making the cutest, tiniest pumpkin pies. And it made the night memorable. It was joyful. It was challenging. And all in all, it was ours. Thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you on the next one.